Hey everybody, what's going on, y'all? Blessed Earth Strong. I am here to talk to you today about the Archangels. My name is Vasori Jade. I'm the owner and operator of Visions by Vasori, as well as the Tutress of this channel. I'm about to give you a lesson on the Archangels. Now, it's a total of 7 Archangels. But we're going to talk about the 4 major ones that people in the magical community sometimes petition the most, which is Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. Okay, so we're going to talk about those 4 in particular. I'm going to be dropping some gems and giving you a lot of information that I have read up on. I have my notes here, so if you see me looking down, I apologize. I'm good, but I'm not that good to memorize all of this shit. So I'm giving it to you straight from my notes, okay? If you want to, I would wholeheartedly tell you, if this is something that interests you, like the Archangels, to grab a pen and a piece of paper, because I'm going to give you a lot of information on these angels, okay? All right. So before I get started, I want to state, if you are not subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe, because I do load videos often on everything magical, everything in the occult, hell, food. I do a lot of different things. Thrifting, that's just me. If you like it, please like, subscribe, and support. It will be greatly appreciated. For the ones that have already, I want to send you abundance, prosperity, and love, most of all, to your home, okay? So, let me pull my camera up, guys. All right, let me turn this light down a little bit, because it's kind of bright. Now I don't have my glasses on. Let's get into this lesson of the Archangels. Now, like I told you, there are 4 Archangels that can be found in a variety of protective incantations. Now, their purpose is to guard the 4 corners of the earth, or what we call the cardinal points. They are an almost universal symbol that can turn up in many different aspects. You can hear them in nursery rhymes. You can hear them in songs, to the guardians of the dead. It's a lot of different symbolizations of the Archangels. Now, you may petition an Archangel for extra help in living your life. Y'all hear that thunder? Successfully, or living your life to the best of its ability, okay? For example, if you think of yourself making a connection with Michael, Michael is petitioned to gain love more fully in your life. Gabriel will be used for strength, to fill you up with power for the next day if you have something big going on. Uriel is for placing a light around your mind, or giving you understanding in things. Raphael mainly is used for healing the ill, healing your soul, healing your body, for health, right? When you are having a hard time, you can send a brief prayer or request to whichever one is the most appropriate for your needs. A lot of spiritual walkers, or witches, or spiritualists, or whatever you call yourself, will erect an altar to honor the Archangel you are trying to petition as well. So, generally, there are considered to be 7, like I stated, Archangels, and it will depend on your own teachings as to which one you follow hold on, I can't even read my notes, y'all. It depends on which one or your own teachings as to which school of thought you follow in naming the archangel. Because the teachings were initially by word of mouth, there are different lists of archangels deputed to help the world on its way. Now, the 4 archangels considered here are the ones that appear consistently in most lists, and there are therefore the best known universally. They are the ones most often called upon in magical workings, like I stated, those 4. But the only problem is that sometimes Michael and Uriel appear to swap places in some traditions. Make sure you still call upon all of the 4 archangels whenever you need them. Okay? First, we're going to jump to information about Michael. Now, Michael means who is as God in Hebrew. Now, the Roman Catholic Church regards Michael in much the same light as does the Church of England. Now, they have a festival that is held on September the 29th for Michael. He is known in mythology as the one who attempted to bring Lucifer, or the devil, back to God. In Ezekiel's vision of the cherubim, or the 4 sacred animals, he is the angel with the face of the lion. Michael is often visualized as a masculine archangel, dressed in robes or armor of red and green. He stands in the attitude of a warrior amid flames, bearing either a sword or a spear. Michael is the guardian against evil and the protector of all humanity. He is stationed in the south corner of the earth. Raphael is the one of 4 archangels who is stationed around the throne of God. His task is to heal the earth. Now, initially, he was pictured with the face of a dragon, but this was changed in later imagery to the face of a man. He is often visualized as a tall, fair figure standing on the clouds in robes of yellow and violet, sometimes holding the caduceus of Hermes as a symbol of his healing powers. He is God's builder or composer and has the task of building or rebuilding the earth, which the fallen angels have defiled. Now, Raphael's name in Hebrew means healer of God, or God has healed. They also call him Raphael of air, and he is stationed in the east part of the earth. Now, in Hebrew, Gabriel, we're going to go to Gabriel now, means strong one of God. He is one of the 4 archangels who stand in the presence of God and was sent to announce to Mary the birth of Jesus. In Ezekiel's vision of the 4 sacred animals, he has the face of the eagle. Now, Gabriel is often visualized as a feminine archangel holding a cup, standing on the waters of the sea, and wearing robes of blue and orange. Gabriel is also at one with the higher ego or inner divinity. Gabriel of water is stationed in the west. Gabriel is stationed in the west of the west side corner of the earth, right? Last but not least, Uriel. Some people say Uriel or Uriel. We're going to say Uriel. The name in Hebrew means light of God. Now, specifically, he is the angel or the divinity of light. Not simply of physical light, but of spiritual illumination here, right? Also referred to as the angel of repentance. He is the angel of terror, prophecy, and mystery. He was sometimes ranked as an archangel with Michael, Gabriel, and Raphael, and is believed to hold the keys to the gates of hell. He is also identified as the angel who drove Adam and Eve from the Garden of Eden and was thought to be the messenger sent to warn Noah of the floods. As Uriel of earth, he is stationed in the north section of the earth. He is often seen rising from the vegetation of the earth, holding stems of ripened wheat and wearing robes of citrine, russet, olive, and black. Now, the archangels and the elementals has as his servant one of the kings of the elemental kingdoms. By tradition, each of the elements ties in with certain nature spirits, of which the dryads are only one kind. Now, that is air, fire, water, earth. Y'all know that elemental magic that I talked to you about. The archangels are associated with each element. Let's talk about it. Now, for air, who would you think that would be? Air, the air element. Okay? You thought about it? Let's see if you was right. The air element is associated with Raphael and has as his servant Peralda, king of the sylphs, who appears to be clairvoyant visions as a form made of blue mist that's always moving and changing shape. That's air. Okay? Let's talk about fire. Who would you think is associated with the fire element? All right. Have you thought about it? Let's see if you were right. Michael, king of the salamanders, who appears as a fire giant composed of living flames surrounded by fiery sparks that crackle and glow. Water, who do you think? Now we know air is Raphael, fire is Michael. Who do you think would be water? All right, have you thought about it? Let's see if you were right. Water is Gabriel. Gabriel, king of the undines, seen as an ever-changing shape, fluid with a greenish-blue aura, splashed with silver and gray. Last but not least, earth is Uriel, is the king of the gnomes, traditionally seen as a squat, heavy, and dense gnome or goblin. You do not have to call on these elementals in your rituals, but you should be aware of their energies in that they are the servants of the archangels and not yours. Okay? I personally, I can only talk about my walk. The elements on my altar, air, fire, water, earth. If I'm going to petition the archangel, I'm going to symbolize the element with the archangel. That's just me. Okay? You don't have to do that, but I would. And let's talk about petitioning an archangel for you. Now, this spell uses the higher aspects of the guardians of the directions and petitions that I'm going to give you with the 4 archangels according to their qualities. Michael is for love, Gabriel for strength, Raphael for healing, and Uriel for clarity. Uriel, the light of God, is represented by candles. By the candles, okay? When you perceive a lack of something in your life, petitioning the archangel helps fulfill it. or replace it. So this particular spell, you're going to need 4 white candles, and a plate on which you have scattered some sugar, regular sugar. You're going to stand the candles on the plate and scatter the sugar all around them, okay? You're going to light the candles, put the plate and the candles in the highest place you can safely reach it in your home. This signifies the status we give the archangels. They're higher than us. You may now ask for 3 wishes from them. Keep in mind that you may only petition the archangels if it is important. Not for frivolous things that you don't need, or what you want, your wants. No, for what is important in your life. Okay? If you like, you're going to address each of the archangels by name. This protects you from inadvertently making silly mistakes. The words are, here you go. Ready? Before me, Raphael. Behind me, Gabriel. On my right hand, Michael. On my left hand, Uriel. God be thanked. I'm going to repeat that again for you, just in case I went a little bit too fast. Y'all know I'm from the country. I talk fast now. Before me, Raphael. Behind me, Gabriel. On my right hand, Michael. And on my left hand, Uriel. God be thanked. Let the candles burn out. I want to tell you guys to share the spell with others on the 3rd day after you requested the wishes. After you requested the wishes, share this spell on the 3rd day. You can share it in my comments, as long as you're sharing it. The 3rd day, place it in the comments. I did the spell. That's sharing it on social media to everybody, including me, right? And help pass on the benefit of your gain. You should use this spell wisely and not make ridiculous requests with it. If what you wish does not happen, accept that it is not right for you to make the wish, and do not repeat the request. Okay? So, that is all the information I have on the 4 major archangels. Guys, if you have any questions about the spell or anything that I went over, if I missed anything, or you need to get a better understanding of this particular spell, I think it's cut and dry. Leave it in the comments. I'll be sure to try to answer it. Please be respectful in my place, in my space, in my place, and in my space. Okay? Because this YouTube channel is my place. Please be respectful. Again, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know. Okay? Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share my channel. It'll be greatly appreciated. I love you guys. Blessed Earth Strong. Stay in your balance. Stay in your magic. Stay in your work. Don't ever let anybody tell you that you're not magical, because you are. Everybody has it. Tap in. Bye, y'all.